games. Shooty McBang Bang. Propaganda. Maybe a zombie? Welcome to Thrack Ops. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to episode 0, I guess, of Call of Duty Thrack Ops. For those who don't know me, I am the co-host of the 3DO Experience, where me and my buddy Bill have been going through the entire history of the Panasonic 3DO. And I've been toying with this idea for a good while of doing a solo kind of side podcast. But what would it be about? I thought about it quite a lot. My initial idea was maybe doing something like, say, Jeff Gertzman, where I just kind of ramble for a couple hours here and there, but I felt like I needed something a little bit more, like a tangible, almost kind of a project, something that I could see like a beginning and a middle and an end for. And so I decided to go through the entire Call of Duty franchise. So why Call of Duty? Some of you may be wondering. Well, growing up in the Xbox 360 era, there were a plethora of first-person shooters. It was the genre of the day. It was a really big deal, and they sold by the bucket load. And the one that reigned supreme was Call of Duty. Call of Duty began in the mid-2000s on the PC as sort of a offshoot of the Medal of Honor series, and it has become one of the big gaming juggernauts still to this day. And I've always had a fondness for the series. You know, like back in the day, I played a lot of Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, a little bit of Black Ops, and I always remember these games being a blast and being really fun to play, enjoying the campaigns, messing around in the multiplayer. There's a reason these games became as big as they are even today. And while many people hate this series, and I think for fair reasons, I've been thinking a lot about it recently, especially with Microsoft acquiring Activision for the amount of money that they did, mainly for owning this franchise. They've been slowly putting them out on Game Pass, and it's becoming more, I think just it's become more aware for me as far as, you know, I'm a daily Xbox user, so I see Call of Duty all the time now. And just out of curiosity, I downloaded Warzone and started playing it. I had never played it before. And after putting quite a few hours in it, and I'm not very good at it, but I enjoyed playing it, and I went, you know, I think I actually do like this series, you know? In my little podcasting circle, the Superpod Network, if you aren't aware, you should go check it out. Like shooters and Call of Duty is not really part of the conversation. It's usually more about Nintendo games, RPGs, more kind of colorful games, and more Japanese-style games as well. And those are great. I love those games. I love being a part of a community that appreciates those games. But I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to fill a void in this network and talk about some dude bro shooters, man. And so I have taken it upon myself to cover the entire Call of Duty franchise. So my plan is I'm going to be playing the single-player campaign of just about every mainline Call of Duty game that there is. I will be covering the original Call of Duty up until the current one at this time, which is Black Ops 6, though as the series goes, Black Ops 7 may release in the middle of it, so I will add Black Ops 7 to the end of it. I plan on covering Finest Hour, Big Red 1, and Roads to Victory, which are more kind of side spin-off games, but I think they were worth covering. The only game in this series I'm not going to cover at all is Black Ops 4. And the reason for that is Black Ops 4 does not have a single-player campaign attached at all. So, unfortunately, that one is not going to fit the bill. but the rest of them are all going to be touched. And touch was a weird word to say, but they're all going to be, I'm going to play through them all. Some of them will be replays, and we shall see how they all kind of stack up between each other. At the end of this, I might plan to do like sort of a video, like a YouTube tier list type of a thing. So if you go to youtube.com/Thrack94, you will find the audio versions of these. I will upload them on there. And then at the end of it, I'll probably just do a big video tier list going through all of the games. As far as like multiplayer or zombies or anything like that is concerned, I'll probably take a gander at them just to kind of see how they are, but don't expect like full detailed reviews of the multiplayer for any of these games. I know a lot of them are still up even today, but this is mainly going to be covering the single player campaigns, looking at the story, the gameplay, like things like level design and how they still hold up decades after they were released. So as far as a release schedule goes, my plan is I would like to do 2 episodes a month. I think I could cover that no problem. These games tend to be fairly short as far as the campaigns go, about 6-7 hours a piece, roughly. So it should be easy to kind of get through them in that time frame. So if any of this interests you, please go ahead and I don't know, review this, like it, rate it. I don't know what podcasts do these days. People tend to attach that stuff. But if any of this interests you, please consider like following along and listening to the podcast as I go through the Call of Duty games, because I think this is going to be a fun journey, and I hope you all enjoy it with me. So the first episode, which will be out hopefully soon-ish after this, will be the original Call of Duty and its expansion pack, United Offensive, both on the PC via Steam. So I hope you all come back and tune in, and until then, bye-bye.